get to a new mountain, I look up at it and I'm like, oh shit. I've never had more dread and awe than when I pulled up and looked up at that. That is the 663 metre Sugarloaf Hill, which then leads on over there up to the 784 metre Knockmealdown. This is by far going to be the toughest of the series, which is why I reserved it for episode 10. I picked a hell of a day to do this hike. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me over the wind. It's currently, a light hail has started falling. I was blinded by the sun in the heat on the way out. It's going to be a very interesting hike, but first of all I need to head over to the statue of Mary and find a geocache. Once I have that located, we're going to start heading up the mountain. Now, according to this cache, I'm looking for a solitary purple stone. Ah. There we go. There should only be one more geocache today, and that's going to be at the top of Knockmealdown. Alright, well, I found it. There's no pen or pencil, and I forgot to bring my own, so we'll just have to wrap it back up, mark it as found. I don't know if there'll be much talking on the way up unless the wind breaks, because already I've got a lot of subtitling to do. By all accounts, the initial climb up Sugarloaf there is the toughest and worst part of the climb, and it looks it too. It looks potentially the most severe hill I'll have climbed. So just keep telling yourself it'll all be worth it at the top. This is a very strenuous climb, so I'm not going to push myself too hard. When I need to stop and take a breath, I will stop and take a breath. This is the terrain I'm dealing with, which isn't really helping matters at all. I'm enjoying it though, even though it probably doesn't look like it.
A few moments later.
This is exactly what I said I wouldn't do. This weather isn't helping. Too hot, too cold, too bright, too dark. Yeah, I had to cut that last clip short. I was genuinely felt I was going to get sick for the last 10 minutes. I just had to sit here and breathe and drink a bit of water. I pushed myself way too hard coming up that last stretch. I kind of wanted to take a break about 20 feet from the top. I saw the top, I said fuck it, I'll push on. 20 feet doesn't sound like much, but when you're climbing that. Now I've all of that left to climb. I will be taking baby steps all the way up that hill. And I'll be stopping to catch my breath very, very frequently. I want to take my time and not kill myself and all that, but it's currently 1 PM. Estimates for this climb is about 3 or 4 hours, up and down. Instead of doing 5, I won't get down there until 6. Won't be home until 7. I'm supposed to be streaming tonight, but we'll see how that goes. Another thing, as you probably noticed, I'm on my own today. Brian has himself the Rona, so he's home with that. But yeah, I should be doing a video with another special guest on Saturday, but I guess you'll have to wait and see about that. Right, kitted up, ready to go. I just noticed there seems to be another path there. It probably goes up directly up to Knockmealdown and bypasses Sugarloaf. As lovely as that sounds right now, I know if I do that, I will definitely regret it later. That feeling of both dread and awe I mentioned earlier, tenfold. Let's get cracking. This is this is what the path is going to be looking like for the next, I don't know, I'll count myself lucky if I get up this hill in an hour. May have bitten off more than I can chew here. Let's find out. I've been watching the Galties get steadily covered in more and more fog, and it looks like it may be moving this way. Cloud. It may be moving this way, and there's only about 100 meters difference between Knockmealdown and Galtymore. I hope against hope I'm not going to end up inside in the cloud today. Huh. Much like the devil's bit. There's the care! Sweet Jesus. I'm near the top, but look at this shit. I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely worried about some of the slopes I'm gonna have to come back down. I mean, that is very loose scree. That is very, very steep. This is genuinely treacherous terrain. This is a real mountain. And it's awesome. More and more worried about that cloud every time I look over at the Galties. I think worst case scenario, that fog is going to be here when I'm trying to come down this. So battery died, fog came along, cloud came along. Seems to have mostly scuttered past, but I think there's more coming. And then I looked over there. That's Knockmealdown behind that cloud. Well, let's get up the top of Sugarloaf and take it from there. Oh, fuck. Woo! Oh, the sun's out and all. Oh no, it's gone again. Oh, welcome to Sugarloaf Mountain. I believe I said it was 630 odd meters. It's the cairn. Get out of stone. Always pop a stone on a cairn. Don't know why, it's just something I heard. Not that one there, but beyond it is Knockmealdown. That is our goal for today. This, even though arguably the toughest part of the entire fucking hike today, getting up here, this was merely a stepping stone. This was a route to get to Knockmealdown. The cloud looks to be clearing off Knockmealdown. I need to be careful going up there though. Oh my God. Holy shit. Anyone who knows me knows one thing. I love snow. As soon as I get to the summit of Sugarloaf Mountain, here comes the snow. This is the most rewarding feeling I've felt in this entire series. I've climbed an honest to God fucking mountain. Like, there was a trail as such, there was no path. This is a proper fucking mountain. This isn't a tourist location. This isn't a tough hill to climb. This is a fucking mountain. And I'm about to go up another one. Right, it's time to get a move on. Knockmealdown is cleared up nicely. Strike while the iron is hot. A thermos full of tea is a must for these kinds of hikes. What time is it? 25 to 3, about an hour and a half. As I mentioned, I did take many breaks going up. After that first stop, I genuinely felt like I was going to get sick. That I pushed myself so hard. To the point where I genuinely very nearly turned around and got back in my car. I am so glad I didn't. I know I've been trying to cut back on my swearing and that. I've made a good effort today on by my lonesome, but I fucking love this place. Look at this. Oh, god damn. Love this place. I wonder will I be as excited when I climb back up this, but at the moment, this is magnificent. The sun is shining. I'm warm, but there's a nice breeze. Getting a lot of exercise. I got some real lovely rugged terrain to work with. There she is, there's Sugarloaf. I'm down in the dip now. Slap bang in between Knockmealdown and Sugarloaf. And this little path here caught my eye. I want to investigate this. Because to be perfectly honest, if I can avoid going back up Sugar Hill Mountain to get home, I will. Quite simply, that top section of Sugarloaf Mountain, it's, if it can be avoided, it's too dangerous to go down it. The downside of mountains. Pissing down with hail. Well, that was interesting. It's like bloody snow, there's so much hail. Doesn't look like it's done yet either. This is a real cool setting and all. It looks cool. Nice bit of hail and whatnot. But we're definitely inside a cloud. And there are no views. Hopefully it'll blow over before I get up to Knockmealdown. I'm not sure that my battery's not charged properly, or are they just on the way out. Price of getting a cheap GoPro, I guess. Knockoff GoPro. We are... Oh thank God, we're getting out of the cloud a little bit now. I fired up a clip there to kind of show all the snow and say I've been dealing with it for the last 10-15 minutes. I do like snow, but when I'm up a mountain I also like views. Yeah, that's what I've been in for the last 10-15 minutes. That cloud over there, hopefully it's going for good now and it's not just a brief respite, though it looks like just a brief respite. Anyway, we're most of the way there. Time is becoming a factor. I need to get up here, and then there's another valley down and up to Knockmealdown itself. It's 20 to 4 now. If I haven't reached the top of Knockmealdown by 4:30, I have to turn around and get back to the car because I don't want to rush down there. That's the Sugarloaf, so I have to come all the way down here, back up that, and then down the other side of it. And I'm not rushing that. I'm seriously considering turning back. It's another summit. That's an optional summit over there. I knew about that. What I didn't realise, there's Sugarloaf. So what I'm after doing since I left the car is I've climbed up about 400 meters to the top of Sugarloaf, And then I came down, I don't know, I'd guess 150, maybe 200 meters. Back up it again. I'm about level with Sugarloaf again now. Now there's a, well, I don't know if it's a dip or not. If there's no big dip, if there's not a big valley like there was between Sugarloaf and here, I'll carry on. If there's a big valley, I need to turn around. This is the most exhausted I've been on any one of these hikes. And I've nowhere to take a break. This wind is relentless for the last hour or more. There's nowhere I can hunker down out of the wind and take a break for a couple of minutes. The most I've done is leant up on these sticks for 5 minutes every now and then. The wind is relentless. The snow keeps going on and off. I'm absolutely exhausted. And for the first time ever, I'm actually feeling a time pressure now. Yeah, it's dicey. It would be an awful shame to be the only place I haven't reached, though, being my 10th episode and my highest peak. I'll plow on a bit more and see how I'm feeling. Right. Fuck it, let's do this. 10th episode. I'm going to put away one of these sticks, pull out the stabilizer, and we're going to get up that hill. Because at this point it is just a hill now. It's not a mountain because I've scaled most of it. One of the first times I've ever actually said this seriously, but let's make a last push for the summit. One advantage of this driving wind and the sleet and the snow and the hail for the last hour or more, closer to 2 hours actually, but about 3 hours into my hike now, my water is still ice cold and refreshing. Oh, it's almost too cold. So yeah, I found a lovely seat rock. I mean, this thing is perfectly sculpted to my ass. We're nearly at the summit. That's the summit up there behind me. I just wanted to take a breather, have a drink, and just look back. There's the Sugarloaf. That's the hill I just climbed. That hill is named, I just can't think of the name of it. Mountain is named. I had no intention of ever going up there, so I didn't learn the name of it. It's going to be a real long hike back. I'm pretty hungry as well now. I haven't eaten my lunch yet because I haven't found somewhere to sit out in the wind. Even now I've been sitting here 2 or 3 minutes and getting very cold, so I'm going to pack up the water and keep moving. There it is. That's the 3 point. Knockmealdown. 794 meters above sea level. The highest point I've been in my life. Yes! Fucking yes! The fattest bastards you know just climbed Knockmealdown. Ha 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 ha! Fuck me! Oh god. 10 episodes of this fat bastard breathing heavy down the microphone, climbing up 3, 4, 5, 600 meter hills. Fucking Knockmealdown mountain. 794 meters. I'm nearly 800 meters. I'm about 150 meters off the top of my head, lower than Galtymore. In the bag! I know my videos aren't very popular, I get what? 16, 17 views a video if I'm lucky. But they were good motivation. Even today, I woke up this morning and I felt like shit. And I almost convinced myself not to bother doing this walk today. And then I remembered that I put out a Twitter my bob yesterday, pointing out my route and saying that the only thing that was going to stop me was severe weather. So that kind of gave me the kick in the arse I needed to get in the car, get out here. Another point I wanted to make about the videos, like I said, they're not very popular. I'm only getting 16, 17, 18 views. For those 17, 18, however many of you who are coming week in, week out, to watch me drag my fat ass up and down some hills, I very much appreciate it. Especially those who have subscribed and those of you who comment very regularly. I mean, I don't think there's been a single week where Ferry here hasn't commented, so cheers for that, Ferry there. Yeah. 10 episodes down. About 200 or 300 more to go. I need to get down on the summit. I can barely stand up in this wind. The entire right side of my face is going numb. It's freezing cold. But obviously the walk is keeping me warm. Woo! Like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate everybody who does. I respond to every comment I get. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell your enemies, I don't care. Spread the word, spread the videos, help me grow. Oh, there's a geocache actually. Am I standing on top of it? All I can do is put my hand on my heart and swear I did not set this up. This is just a natural, there's a break in the wind. I stopped here to do a bit of chatting to the camera and I was like, oh yeah, there's a geocache around here. Noticed this pile of rocks, looked a bit deeper, and voila. Oh, marker. Hopefully that works. It's a bit of a mess, but it'll do. From what I can see, I don't have to go back up Sugarloaf and down it again, which is fantastic. I was dreading it the entire way down. That path that I scouted out earlier from here, it does look like it indeed loops down around Sugarloaf and it comes out on that path that I saw when I stopped for the breather at the start when I nearly got sick. I tell you, this rocky ground really starts pissing me off after about 4 or 5 hours because, oh, like what just happened there, you'll be fine working away, no problem, and then out of nowhere you put your foot down and you get stabbed in the bottom of the foot. I wouldn't be at all surprised if the soles of my feet would be covered in bruises tonight. We're taking this lovely soft peaty track and it's going to meet up at that first landing at the bottom of Sugarloaf Mountain. The bloody rocks are back! I'm back at the spot where I nearly turned around, where I was feeling sick and almost didn't climb 3 mountains. Sugarloaf thingamabob, I don't know what that mountain is called, and then Knockmealdown. And that wasn't like a hill and a mountain. Like Molussa, I'd say, was a hill and a mountain. This was 3 mountain summits. I've literally just walked across part of a mountain range. Fatty's Fitness Fiasco, episode 10. Personally, I think this was a how would I say it, a worthy milestone, a new height record. I summited 3 mountains today. And that, that's an amazing feeling. Just past 6 o'clock. I started about 1 o'clock, so it took 5 hours. Up and down, through hail and snow and gale winds. That's not bad going now. For the fat bastard! Ha! This has been amazing.